Hey there, LT Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dungeons of Aether. In the last episode, we did Chapter 5, we finished it up, and in this episode, we're going to be doing Chapter 6, which seems to let you play as any character. I hope it doesn't mean that you have to play as all 4 characters, because then I will scream. But I would prefer being able to just go through one, you know? Have that be that. So everybody has the same dialogue, so everybody knows that Hamir is my favorite. He's the only one I've actually liked playing as. Fleet went very much down after the last 2 chapters because she's good for the beginning, but then she has no stats. And the only way to get stats is to get money, but you can't get money in this game because you can't... Hamir. We're playing as Hamir. Hamir and the Corrupted Crypts. Let's go. Fleet says, I hope Ayala and Olympia can hold out. I know, Olympia, the villagers are in safe hands. So this is where they buried all who fell while fighting the darkness. Let's not join them, I have a place to go and people to pillage. Alrighty, let's follow me. I will say, like, for all the problems I have with this game, gameplay-wise, there are plenty of things I like about the game otherwise. Like, the game looks great, sounds great. It looks great, sounds great, like, in a lot of ways it does just feel good. Deals... okay, interesting. I'm only gonna take 1 damage from it. Wait, hold on, where'd you get that? You can't draft stamina die. How did you get this 6? Was it a purple? Does purple not count for that? That's really annoying. If so, but whatever. I'll take the 1 damage. So, he can't draft that. So long as my attack is higher... Oh, of course. Yeah, he can... That's actually incredibly annoying. Oh, I can't... Well, this fucking sucks! Okay, well, that actually does help me at least. What am I supposed to do, though? I can't actually do anything. How do I, like... Okay, I just select anything. Okay, I was... Didn't understand... Okay, so... I've got plenty of options, at least. I can hit him, but he's gonna hurt me. Lacking speed during pretty much all these turns really sucked. Wow. Like, there was pretty much nothing I could do during any of this, because I just had no speed. And his attack stats are actively equivalent to mine, so it was just a matter of, like, bad dice rolls, I guess. But, which is annoying, again, because I cannot stand just, like... Again, the best comparison I really have is just, it's Pokemon, but every turn, both opponents are paralyzed, so it's just like, It's all dependent on the dice you get, and, like, that really just sucks. I took 2 damage there because there was just nothing I could realistically do. I don't really care about that lockpick, so I'm gonna offer it and hope I get something nice. Cheese, sure. Why'd you have to be a fucking blue? That's the one thing that I didn't need you to be. Don't I wish I had that lockpick now, huh? I blame the fucking blue, of course. The one color it couldn't be, and it was that. Okay, well, let's try this chest. Maybe this chest will help me. I like the 3, so I'll take it. Don't want any of that. I don't want any of this! Nope. Not enough. Chests are stupid. Don't I wish I had that lockpick now, huh? My gem just broke. Okay. Let's see, if I do that, I can react, deal 1 damage... Oh, you're one of those! You're one of those! Why'd you have to be one of those? I can't defend against that as a mirror, that's really annoying. So I can't hurt you at all. Basically. So the only thing I can do is this. Oh well, I got more stamina for that, so that'll help me. Okay. That works for me, I think. So I'm going first, which works. I'll go first no matter what. Anyway, do I want to extend? If I do it like this, I'm still going faster, so I can just gain the 2 defense and make sure that he doesn't get a grow. Because if I, like, make sure that he's doing that... No, he's gonna do grow anyway? It doesn't... What? I don't... Okay. Sure, AI will do that. Sure. If you're gonna attack anyway. -2 to opponent's stats on the next turn. So that's something to keep in mind. And I can't really get him to just do a strike. So, yeah, See, the thing that kinda stinks is there's no, like, attack things that will also get me things on the next turn. There's only attacks that, like, affect this turn, but if everything is going to be exactly the same for me, I don't need any of this at all. Like, they're all useful in their own rights, but, like, this is one other issue that I have with the game, is, like, I have all this stuff. None of it matters to me! Because I got lucky, I guess. And it's just, like, I kind of wish there was at least one move that, like, could apply something like a focus effect. Like, put it, like, here, or something. There's no, like, attack/defend thing that, like, can benefit both options, you know? So that's kind of what... Well, because it's, like, it feels like, oh, doesn't matter what I do, I might as well just strike, because, like, everything else is the same, but I'll do that just, I don't, in case, whatever. Alright, -2 to stuff, -2 to 1 attack and 1 defense. What is this nonsense? Well, neither of us are doing anything, and there's not really much I can do in that regard. Can I, like, get you to try to attack me? I can. I think that'll be better than letting you grow, because grow is awful, usually, under most circumstances. So I would much rather have that. See, like, again, this is, like, what I like about Hamir, usually, is that, like, I can, like... Are you gonna take the defense? I feel like he's gonna take the defense. He took attack. Okay, cool. I'm glad I was able to do that. Okay, so long as I'm going faster than you, I can murder you. And that's all that really matters. Okay. Money and thing. Yes. Perfect. Okay. A journal entry. How did I already miss one? Unless that was from the last thing, probably. Oh, this is from long ago. This isn't from the other dude. Oh, this is from the... This isn't from the reporter. This is from the evil villain. Okay, so he's basically upset that, like, the world fell apart. Okay, interesting. I want to equip this. Because this is the thing that I kind of realized. I'll cause double damage, but receive double damage. Except I won't receive double damage. And I've got this as well. My gem broke during that fight, right? I'm pretty certain it did, so... I'm not wasting any moment with that, so that's good. I have 20 coins, but I would rather save them for health, because I'm probably going to need it. Eventually. Alright, let's see what we got. The dude up there, but it seems like a dead end. That will cause a thing. Can't go that way. Hey, speaking of which, I would like my health back, please. And this is why there's no economy in this game, because I'm constantly needing health. Alright, need a key. Can't go that way. This guy murdered me last time, so it's probably safer to go for him first, I would guess. Maybe? Plus, I only need to hit him once, because I have the gem. Well, there's the switch that I need. I'm gonna need to go back through this anyway, so might as well just see what the item is, just in case it's super helpful. I don't need any of... Can I have a blue? I did not get a blue. Well, I did get a blue, but not a blue I needed. These are really tough chests, apparently. I haven't opened a single one. Alright, all I need to do is make sure I can hit you, so... I don't care if you take the attack. I'll let you take the attack, actually. I just need to go first. Okay, we're gonna be in a better position now that I have this, I feel. Oh, hey, we're getting 5 coins instead of 3. Nice. That's helpful. Okay, so the key helps me go down there, but I just kind of want to get through this, especially if I get a checkpoint, so yes. Plus, the more battles I get into, the more my gem breaks, and, like, if I can keep that gem for, like, the end game, that'll be extremely useful. So the less battles I have to go through, the better. In that regard. I can't go that way. That'll eat my stamina. All I need to be able to do is go first. And I just got a checkpoint, so... You know what? Let's fight you. You don't have any stamina? This didn't work out, did it? Because I can go equally speedy, but I don't have the attack now. Unless I'd maybe do that, but now I'm not as fast. So he's gonna hit me first. Which stinks, but I'll at least kill him, and I'll only take 1 damage. But now my thing's already at half, which really sucks. But that's why I also have this. I'm like, I actually have, like, item, like, availability. Maybe I can actually win one of these things for once. I'm gonna take a chance. Fuck. Oh well. Apparently, I really should have kept that fucking lockpick. That's actually really funny. I'm like, I don't need this lockpick. Has failed every single chest I've reached. Okay. So what the fuck do I do against this bozo? Well, not much. I won't connect. So I'll just do this, I guess. But he knows that he's gonna do Steam. He's smart enough to do that. So he's just gonna get a whole lot of bonus, so... Shame I can't get, like, a defense die up, but... Oh well. Can't attack him anyway, so... Well, there are no defense things at all. So ideally, I can try to, like, get him to a point where I can pivot. Well, that actually is kind of helpful. Okay, so he's gonna be trying to melt me. Removes an opponent equipment. Yeah, I don't want that at all. So if I do that, I get 11. So yeah. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch! I can't hit him because he's got this stupid thing, and because I'm Hymir, I can't actually do anything about that. There's no way I can hit him, and there's no way God, fuck, I hate the stupid guys that can do this! Whatever, this... What can I do, then? What can I do? Nothing. Except extend, but, like, he's gonna drop one of my items, which is really fucking annoying! Is it gonna be permanent, or is it just for this turn? I mean, I guess it's not really gonna matter that much in the end, but, like, it's really annoying, especially if it's, like, permanent, because that's just stupid if it's permanent, but, like, I don't know, this game's been pretty stupid about some of its mechanics, I can't guarantee that it's not gonna do that. Of course he got a fucking golden, I hate... Honestly, the purple dice are the stupidest thing in the world, because they take randomness and add a randomness element to it on top of that you can't see, but of course the AI knows exactly what it's gonna be. So that's just really annoying. can't defend... Well, I guess I could do that. Because he's putting on 2 things, and now if I roll, I'll gain 2 defense. Because I do not want him to hurt me and remove an equipment. So if I do this, I'm still fast enough. It sucks that I can't, like, extend or anything, but... it's still better than nothing. Okay. Well, that's a lot of defense possibilities, huh? I'm gonna take 1, and I'm just gonna take the other. I'll take the speed. Okay, that works out pretty well. My defense is higher than your attack, my attack's higher than your defense. I'll hit you for 2 damage. What happens if I do this and that? I have 14. So is there anything I can, like, I can get him... I can't get him to pound me. Even if I have... So he knows what I'm gonna do, basically. Alright, so is there any... There's not really any beneficial attack that I can do, then. See, every enemy, I feel, has, like, some sort of thing where it's, like... They have a benefit... Like, they have a multi-use benefit, but every playable character... That really feels like what's frustrating, is that all the opponents feel like they're stronger than the playable characters. Which I guess is, like, this sort of, like, underdog scenario, but it feels, like, really imbalanced that way. That, like, there isn't just, like, a couple of weaker enemies, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just because you can have so many more options, but, like, some of the options just aren't really as useful, I guess. I don't know. There's really nothing I can do. I'm just trying to think, like, is there any way I can get him to do anything else? But not really, no. So... just need to hit him once, so... I'm not going to be able to hit him once. So I guess I'll do this then, because that'll get me up to 11, and then I'll block. I mean, it's probably for the best considering all my stats were lowered this turn anyway, so... Need to go first. Doesn't really matter what kind of attack I do, so I'm just gonna put all that in there. Fuck you! All I need to do is hit you! I don't actually need a peach. Okay, a thing. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep these, just see what they get. Well, every single one of these chests has been completely it's like they knew with that lockpick. Like, I was just fucking myself over, apparently. Alright, well, there's the end. You're an enemy. I need a key to get to that, but I don't care that much. Alright, well, let's delve deeper then. Wait, can I... No, the doctor was on the previous floor. Okay. Alright, well, it's only been 25 minutes, but I'm already on floor 3. Usually these have only been 3 to 4 floors, so... Hey, vault. I don't really need it. What? What is this? I can copy any of my items. For 10 bucks. Absolutely worth it, because I need to use one of these right now. Okay. Make sure to check everyone's inventory at the surface. You got a whole bunch of empty bottles and stuff. I don't really... You got a healing item, that's useful. Should I give that to Hymir? I can probably give that to Hymir by doing this. I have no idea, like... why it wants that from me. I'll reset the checkpoint. I don't know why it wants that from me, but I'm concerned now. Why is it bringing that up? Oh, hello, we're back. First you bring me the shards, now you bring me fresh meat for the sacrifice. He's already placed 3 of the shards. Yeah, it took him... Apparently it took him... How long would you... Because I've been in these dungeons for like hours and hours. Approximately. So apparently it takes him hours to just put a shard in a door. Yeah, but not that breath of life. You can't bring yourself to let it go, can you? Afraid you won't last long without it, or are you just that greedy? You have no room to lecture me. I've been planning this for centuries. I cannot be stopped now. So all 4 characters show up. What does that mean for this gameplay, though? Question mark, question mark, question mark says ellipses! I don't really know what that means. Well, I have all 4 characters up here in the top left. I don't really know what that means. Oh, you can't receive more than 1 damage per turn. Well, so much for my maul of poison, huh? Okay, well... This is supposedly the final boss. I can't hurt you, but I'm at least defending against you. So, Quake will always be useless then, because I can't hurt you for more than 1 thing. Alright, well, I just need to hit you 4 times. But unfortunately, I can't do that here, so I'm going to extend instead. Huh? Something's happening. Okay, never mind, we're not fighting him. No, we defeated you. All my work, all my effort, all my plans. All inspired by our whispers through the door, and now all your achievements are ours. Okay, so he's not the final boss, he's just dead. Instead, we're fighting... Swirly Goop! Hello. Aberum. After ages of pecking away, we are free. We wonder if Endless is still wasting their time back at Godai Delta. What's this, new champions? We see no army, no behemoths. Do you want us all to yourselves? Okay, I give up. What is that? The darkness Olympia warned us about. She's like made of gold. We are the rightful inhabitants of Aether. You have stolen our world from us, but we are patient. Your sins tear you down from within while we chip away at your seals and barriers. Randall eventually gave in to our whispers. His plans were our plans. His army will be our army. And your lives are now ours. Here it comes. Don't hold back. Okay, well... Start each turn with a random dice. Each inventory slot will remove one of these dice. What? can't receive more than 1 damage per turn. Can use stamina... Okay. Pick an item and grant random dice to Aberam, or give an item to Aberam. This is a lot of information to take in all at once. However, I feel like right now I can at least give you the grindstone, because this thing's never going to help me. The Wall of Poison's never going to help me, so I don't need it right now. And in fact, if I lose this and have to restart, I will just put on a different gem. So, yeah, I will give you the grindstone. I can now use or drop any items. I have no real need for any of this stuff, I guess. Okay. This is a mess of nonsense. What do I do here against these stats? And these dice are not, like, the most helpful here. I guess defense is probably smart to try and go for. Let's gamble. So you're gonna hurt me, but I can only take 1 damage anyway. But I've got this, so I can, like, be a little... For once, because I stole this from Fleet, I can be a little more reckless and just, like, accept that I can take a hit to deal some damage to you. So I... Okay, you ate a peach from me. It's very rude of you. What? Hey! No, what? What the fuck? No! I don't... Oh no, oh no. Did I... So this is why. So here's the thing. When I saw all 4 characters in the top left, I was like, oh, maybe that means, like, if one character dies, then we can start as another character. And basically you have all 4 characters to deal with this. But... if it forces you to take fucking turns... Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh no, this is gonna be a nightmare. Did I have 2 health with Artemis going into this? Or is the health bar shared between characters too? That's a nightmare. You're gonna go way faster than me. You know what? Here, just take a... Just take a fucking bottle. Okay, what does Veracity do? So the more empty things I have, so I can drop that and just, like, not have it, so I'll get rid of 4 dice. So Artemis not having anything is actually pretty helpful in this regard. And I also got 2 stamina from that, so sure. Okay, let's do a little damage, I guess. He's got 2 stamina, so he can up his defense. There's no way I'm beating him in speed. What? Why do I have thorns? What'd you do for that? Why do I have thorns around this? Oh. Right. My axe of thorns, that explains it. Okay, so I actually have stamina at least. So... I want to do damage to you. You only have 2 stamina as well, and I've got a lot of stamina, so if I can, like, do damage to you... how can I do that? I have 2 HP, so I will gain 2 defense by doing this, by doing break. So if I have 1 in accuracy, then I just need 1 there. Okay, so I'm making sure I'm going faster than him. I'm hitting him. Yeah, I am hitting him. I can use payoff. Oh, he gets 4 stamina die? You know what? Fleet's gonna have to deal with that. Fleet's just gonna have to fucking deal with that. Removes a gem item or 20 gold from the opponent. I have no gold and I'm not using this gem, so, like, go ahead, I guess? Unless it moves this, but, like, honestly, ideally, I don't even get back to Artemis. Ideally, I don't even get back to Artemis. So, yeah, I think this strategy works. I gain the +2 defense. You won't hit me, so, yeah. Okay, you broke that gem. Alright, so you broke the thorns. Here, I don't need this. I will not need this, because I can't equip it anyway. And I can't use that, because you're against a boss. Alright. So a reminder that Fleet has this. You know, I guess, in a realistic sense, it is kind of cool that you at least are using all 4 characters in one go on the final boss. This is a cool concept, it's just like... I don't like most of the characters. Alright, so please delete nearly all those dice. Much better, I guess. Alright. I don't know what Fleet's starting health was. I really... Ugh. I can make sure that he gets rid of this 1 bottle of water, so he won't get his +2 attack at least. If I use this, then the 5 will become an attack. Do I want that, though? If I'm gonna get hit anyway... What does payoff do? If I'm gonna get hit anyway, which feels pretty viable at this point... Could I force him to take an attack die, basically? Because, like, I could do this. Change the 5 into a red, and then take this, and force him to take an attack die, which doesn't really help him. I can't do it more than once, apparently. So I'll just make sure that you can't get that. So you can't get payoff no matter what. Okay. So you're going first. There's nothing really I can do about that. Will this affect, Slade if I do this? It might. I hope it does. Yeah, take my bottle of water. Stay hydrated! Alright, Slade. I've had all of this shit forever. Maybe this is the time to use it. Alright, here, I'll give that to you. Use or drop any items. Let's get max stamina. Don't need you, I guess. I'll gain more attack. I'll gain more attack. I'll gain accuracy. I'll drop all my bottles now. You'll get rid of all your die. I just need to make sure that I go faster than you. So I'm going faster and I'm just gonna completely destroy you. Okay. Why was the final boss, like, one of, like... I mean, this wasn't... I wouldn't necessarily say this was easy, but, like... How is this, like, so much easier than the regular fucking enemies? In that regard. I would arguably say I kind of breezed through this. This is so surreal. Why was this so much more manageable than everything else? You know what? I know what it is. I know exactly why. It's because his stats are fucking 2! His stats aren't, like, automatically 4 or 5 from the start, from the get-go. And because also, because he gets weakened when you have less equipment, I am practically been going through this entire game without equipment, this entire run. I have been broke, I have practically no money, I am used to this sort of thing. In a funny way, trying to make things harder actually just made things, like, actively, like, easier for me in that regard. I'm faster than you, my attack will destroy you, so I will just... Give me your fucking money, you're made of it. Okay. 4 turns, 4 heroes, get fucked. Curse you, Randall. You took so much of our essence for your Amcidian plot, we barely had enough strength to force ourselves through the broken seal. Now, activate the shards and seal it again. Quick, slot the shards into the door. Yes, lock that thing away pronto. Begone, foul creature, and rot in the darkness that spawned you. Everybody is happy except Artemis. Great, now what? Olympia said the power of the shards were used to seal the darkness away ages ago, and Randall let slip that he and the other champions took back the shards once they were done. Then that's the key, the shards must remain in the door to keep it locked. If we take them, that thing will just seep back through again one day. Ooh, that hurts, to leave such priceless treasures stuck in the door. I could use the Breath of Life to watch over Julesvale for eternity, but then I'd just be repeating the same mistakes Randall did. No, for the good of Julesvale, for the good of the world, we have to give him up. Agreed, it's what Manik would have done. I won't risk the threat arising against the Firelands, nor can the shard's power be trusted in the hands of others. It is a reasonable sacrifice. Not even Emperor Loxodont. I'll find another relic to fulfill his desires. There will be other treasures, and being an undead puppet would put a damper on my quest. Thank you for your help, everyone. I know I don't deserve your trust, but we all make mistakes. What is important is that you had the chance to mend things and you took it. Thank you. I know what that means coming from you. Don't take it the wrong way. We're all just going the extra mile to protect our homes. You can't fool me. You got the heart of a hero hidden under all that scurvy swagger. You still disgust me. Yeah, Artemis, I agree. I'm just gonna accept that, and I guess you did just help save my home from a nightmarish end, so thank you. So now what? Now we escort everyone back to the surface and celebrate stopping the end of the world. Now that is a plan if I ever heard one. A chance to celebrate. Yes, let's do it. I doubt you dirt pushers can party like a Firelander. Don't worry, I'll show you how it's done. She's sassy. Well, I beat the game, surprisingly without much issue. Chapter 6 was like the easiest chapter in the fucking game. That's what happens when A, I can use Hamir, and B, like, the entire... I just... Oh my god, that was so... surreal to me that I just breezed through it all. Wait, Flashy Goodness is a programmer? I thought they were the composer. Oh well. At the Imperial Palace of the Flame Imperium, I have returned from the west, my Emperor. I could not retrieve any artifacts, but I did discover a new threat to the Empire. Your report will have to wait, Captain. A more immediate enemy needs your attention. But yes, my Emperor, where shall my flame be unleashed? Prince Zetterburn has turned traitor and fled to Godai Delta. You are to track him down and end his treasonous life while abroad. His ashes will not fall on the Firelands. Zetterburn a traitor? No, I cannot accept that, but I must obey. I'll depart at once, Emperor Loxodon. I will be sure to find him as quickly as possible. Okay, so he's spreading lies. Good to see, I guess. I guess that might be like a sequel hook? I don't know. Hopefully not for Dungeons of Aether, but more so like... Wait, Evan Stanley was a cutscene artist? Man, this game sure just liked to use a whole lot of Sonic IDW stuff. You got Ian Flynn writing this, and Evan Stanley drawing for it? Fascinating. Anyways, Slade saved the world and has perks. I understand now why Orkane was hoarding all the Amcidian in Merchantport. He was trying to protect the people from the Abyss. Now that the Amcidian has lost his power, maybe he'll be more inclined to come home. I'll stock up supplies, steal a nice big boat, and be out with the tide. Why does Slade want Orkane again? Are they boyfriends? I don't know. Why does it smell like burning? Speaking of which, Ian Flynn. I would say the game was written well. The only thing that kind of bothered me was, like, the Chapter 3 segments where, like, you're having to deal with Fleet. It just kind of had this weird, annoying, like, element of, like, trying to... Like, the story itself was written fine. It's just more so like it didn't quite mesh with the gameplay, because it felt annoying that you were having to fight yourself when it's like, why can't I just not do this? I was Fleet before, why can't I just not do this, you know? But it was still written well. Anyways, they're talking about more characters from Rivals of Aether. I barely talked about Rivals of Aether, I don't know, maybe if I do post-commentary, I'll actually get to talk more about Rivals for those who don't know the story of it, but it's kind of a minimal story anyway. I would talk more about the game, but I feel like I've talked plenty about everything I hate about this game. Yeah, I don't like it. I wanted to like it. There's a good idea behind here, but it's just... It just feels like it's missing something. I don't know. I wanted to like the game, I really did. But... God damn, I fucking hated playing this game. Except today. Why was today, the final boss fight, the final dungeon, was the only day where it felt even remotely, like, acceptable to me? Whatever. Ayala's workshop in Julesvale. So, you defeated an Eldritch Horror and saved the world. Satisfied? Never. Badger Company may have suffered some losses, but they're still a threat. I won't rest so long as the people of Julesvale need protecting. I want to thank you for being so devoted and sincere. I haven't had anyone like that in my life. Oh, hi, Eliana. Hiding in the background. So Eliana's basically seeing herself get replaced. Found an airstone after all was said and done. It's going to take my archery to the next level. With that kind of arsenal, Badger Company will be done in no time. Won't you feel bored? Maybe. In that case, I'll just have to seek out some new rivals. Oh, is that a hint that you're going to be in Rivals of Aether 2? Or, I guess, just Rivals 2, as it's called? I wouldn't mind that. I guess. Journal completion. 1% off. That's just rude, game. That's just rude. Okay, well... I beat the game on the intended difficulty of the default intended difficulty. So, I'll accept that. Is something gonna happen with all these stars, or is it just accepting that this is happening? I don't know. I have so many ideas for, like, how this game could feel better to play. But... I've complained way too much in this Let's Play. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this Let's Play. I'm feeling like... Whether or not I do post-commentary, I'm just feeling like I don't want this to be, like, a main Let's Play going up under my usual schedule. I recorded it in about a week. I feel like I can just, like... Especially because it's a lot of episodes, I wasn't expecting it to be, like... How many episodes did it wind up being? Like, 18? I was expecting it to be more like 10-ish. Maybe 8-ish. I wasn't expecting it to be such a long game, relatively. So it's like... That makes me feel like I kind of just want to upload it immediately. Do it as a daily thing and just get it over with in that regard on my channel. Because, like, I just don't... If nothing else, I don't feel like it was a very good Let's Play. Well, I completed it, I played the game, I do want it out, because, like, I feel like I want to have some sort of association with the Aether series on my channel and existing, and this was the only game I could really do that with. And, like, I feel like having anger moments isn't, like, necessarily a horrible thing. It's just the sheer volume of frustration in this Let's Play. I really do mean it when I say that I feel like, while this is not the worst game I've ever played, I've played worse, especially in individual moments, but this was the most consistently frustrating and unfun game I played, I think. Where, like, 80 to 90% of the game was just, like, stress without relief, and frustration without relief. Like, I don't know, there's no health, so all the money keeps going to health, which means money can't go to items, which means items need to go to being used. You can't just, like, sell them, you can't... You have a limited inventory space, so you can't, like, just, like, keep things to be able to sell them. You can't unequip stuff to be able to sell it later if you get a better equipment item. No, you just have to drop it. You can't put it in your inventory and then sell it later to get money. You can't... The only way to gain any sort of stamina or health is to pay money. You can't, like, go to the inn and restore health for free. You can't... Doctors cost money. Inns cost money. Everything costs money, so you're constantly using money. You don't even get the stat upgrades until halfway into the game, and even then, like, it's so expensive that I could barely buy... The only reason I could buy any stat upgrades was because Slade has a method of actually getting money, because also you can't grind on enemies, because there's a limited amount of enemies, because you can't repeat chapters, and you can't refight enemies, so you're basically stuck fighting a very limited amount of enemies, so you can't get that much loot from them. So you're basically stuck with a very minimal amount of money that's basically just going to healing, because that's the only way to ever heal. And then, so, proceeding from there, it's like, okay, but then... It's just, it all compounds together to create this sensation, and all of it for the fact that, like, your stats are just lower than the enemy stats, so it all comes down to just what dice rolls you get, and if you can manage to get good dice rolls, which isn't related to you. And the only way to really mitigate that is to use items, which means you can't sell the items for money. So it's like, it all just compounds. There's a good idea in the merit... There's a good idea with merit deep down within all of this. But, like, all of the design decisions about each individual component, it's like a well-oiled machine for frustration. If one of those parts any one of those parts was different, I feel like it would genuinely be a much better game. And the only benefit, the only upside I can see, really, is the fact that Rivals of Aether got a lot of updates over the course of its life. It's still getting updated, despite the fact that they're working on Rivals 2. They made several, like, definitive additions and whatnot to the game, even though there's only officially one. So even though I'm only on version 1.08, I mean, they already updated Hamir, and honestly, they said they updated Hamir and were like, we'd rather him be fun and feel a little broken than be balanced but not fun to play in the patch notes. Hamir was the only character I enjoyed playing, so maybe they could improve the other three and do, like, that exact thing? I don't know. So, yeah, I beat the game. If they ever updated, like, significantly, I'll, like, go back and probably do a new game, probably on the easy difficulty, like... This is what I played now. So this is the default. Characters have higher stats? Characters have higher stats in this mode. Oh, no. I really did make things harder on myself. In the patch notes, it really only mentioned AI. It only mentioned AI, so I didn't think it was ever going to change anything. I never actually looked. Oh my god, the characters have higher stats in this mode. Oh, now I wish I did actually just go back through that. Because, like, the patch notes only mention that AI, the enemy AI. Which, sure, the enemies never use advanced abilities, but that also feels a little cheap and like, overly easy as well. Like, enemies never use advanced abilities, but, like, that, like, deletes half of their half of their things. Like, I didn't necessarily mind the difficult abilities, it was really just stats. Enemies have advanced AI and abilities. Enemies have higher stats on hard. I can't even fathom doing hard. Because stats was like the worst, the absolute worst part of the game, was like how low your stats were compared to regular enemies. It was usually just a nightmare. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Alright, well, either way, that's Dungeon of Aether. I did not enjoy doing this game. Surprisingly, I did actually... I have a smile on my face, so this last dungeon was not that bad. I accept this last dungeon. So, yeah. Neat. There's the challenge dungeons, which is, like, the actual roguelike experience, where, like, you just go through a run of the game completely randomized. It's not like semi-randomized layouts that persevere per save file, but more so like actual randomization with random things and just going through it all. I feel like, honestly, the game would probably feel more appropriate here, because at the very least, if you get fucked over by RNG, it's like, that's partially the intent. I feel like that's also, like, the biggest issue that I have, is, like, for a curated story mode experience, I don't feel like the expectation is that you're going to fail a lot. I don't think that's a good vibe for something like this. For something like, oh, just go at it and see how well you do, I feel like that is more akin to a roguelike. So maybe this game is better as a roguelike rather than a roguelite with a story? It's entirely possible. But I played the story, and the story sucked. So, to that extent... Well, the story didn't suck. The gameplay of the story sucked. I really should specify that. I liked a lot about this game. But yeah, I mean, I feel like you can really tell the fact that the game really frustrated me from the fact that there's a character named Artemis, and I barely even... I once referenced Bomberman 64. Like, I feel like that really sinks in. Helps sinks in how stressful and frustrating this game was. That I didn't reference one of my favorite games when there's a character who has significance to my channel. I reference all the time, even outside of Bomberman 64. And they have the same name, and I didn't bring it up here, except, like, in one throwaway line that wasn't even, like, in the same, yo, mine voice that it would, like, require. But whatever. This was an hour long. I probably cut into 2 episodes at the actual boss fight. Mate, whatever. I don't know. I like the characters. They're good. I like the animations and music. It's all good. I like the idea. Just not the execution. It's just so... Yeah, that's Dungeons of Aether, everybody. Whatever, I'm done with it. I beat it. And I'll take that as my personal victory. So, next time on Ulti Zeta channel, more content that I hopefully will actually be more like this, I guess. More like in the mood to play, more happy with, more engaged with, more excited about. So yeah, until next time, I've been Ulti Zeta, and I'll see you guys next time for my next Let's Play. Until then, I am officially signing out. See you guys next time for my next Let's Play. Go ahead, title screen, fade out. Go ahead, you can do it. Close me out. Any moment now. There we go.